Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica and I make videos all about making and selling candles. And we hit 5,000 subscribers, you guys. I woke up this morning to it. I went to bed thinking, I might wake up to it. And then I woke up and it was like 5,017 or something like that. I don't know. And just like my heart got so happy, and it's just crazy how fast things are growing, like how fast things are moving forward. I mean, 2 months ago I was at 1,500 and now I'm at 5,000, and it just feels so incredible. And I thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that you guys are a part of this journey with me, and all of your comments have been so incredibly sweet and kind, and the way that you guys are inspired by me, that inspires me. So it helps me keep going and it helps me stay motivated, and I just appreciate you guys so much. So in today's video, I thought that it would just be kind of a nice relaxing morning to like wrap up my Etsy orders and just talk with you guys. And yeah, so I honestly didn't know I was filming this video this morning. I took a shower, and then when I got out, I was thinking, okay, I have to package up my Etsy orders. And you know, I just thought, I hit 5,000, I'm just gonna record myself talking, you know, and wrapping everything up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna be talking about, but as you guys know, I like to ramble, so I'm sure I'll figure it out along the way. So I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but this is actually not my first YouTube channel that I've ever had. I made my very first YouTube video I ever did back in 2012, I think it was. So I was about 18 years old, and I wanted to be a beauty YouTuber, because at the time that was a really big thing to do. So I had made my video, and I remember that I went into my dad's bathroom, because he had like the master bathroom, and I recorded a video when nobody was home, because I didn't want my dad or my boyfriend to know that I was filming that video. And I just remember being super nervous, and I was really awkward in front of the camera, which is normal. I had a higher voice, and I even noticed in a couple of my older candle making videos that my voice is a little bit higher, like, hey guys, welcome. I don't know, I don't even know how to do it, but just like really like higher pitched, and not just a talking voice, because this is just my talking voice. But I feel like that's normal, because when you're first starting on YouTube, it's really intimidating, and you're just talking to yourself in front of the camera. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. And also, I've been a really big fan of public speaking when I was growing up, which is kind of a not a very common thing that a lot of people like to do. So I actually don't mind public speaking. In college, because I did do a few years of college, I took a speech class, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I really, really love giving speeches. So I think that's why I don't mind too much of just sitting here and talking. And also, one of the things that I really wanted to do when I was younger, like it was always kind of a goal of mine, and I feel like it kind of still is to just give a motivating speech, like a motivational speech type thing. And I don't know, I just feel like that would be really cool, because I love, first of all, I love writing, and I love writing speeches and just trying to make them, you know, like powerful and meaningful. And it was just always something that I wanted to do. And I feel like YouTube is kind of a way for me to do that, because so many of you guys tell me that I'm inspiring to you and I motivate you to start your own business. And that's really cool, because these videos are able to stay out on the internet, and it's not gonna go away. So, well, let's hope YouTube doesn't go away anytime soon, because I love YouTube so much and I don't want them to go away. So, but it's really cool, because I can just have my videos up here, and you guys can watch them at your own pace, and it's really, really cool. And I feel like when I first made that YouTube video, obviously nothing came of it, because I'm not a beauty YouTuber. I could never be. I don't wear that much makeup. I used to collect makeup when I was, 16, 17 years old, but not anymore. I hardly ever wear any makeup. I do wear a little bit of, foundation and mascara, and then I do my eyebrows. And that's about it. That's all I really need. I used to wear tons of eye makeup, and I really enjoyed it. Sometimes, very rarely, I will do a little bit of like eyeliner or eyeshadow. But for the most part, I just really like just the way I look like right now. I've gotten pretty used to that. But besides that video, because I didn't make that many videos. I think I did I think my very first video was like a new beauty YouTuber tag or something. Because at the time, I mean, this was back, you guys, this was back in like 2012. So tags, beauty YouTubers were like huge, like massive. And it was just something that I really, really wanted to do. So I tried to jump on, but when you're really nervous about telling your family about what you're doing and you don't really have that much space, and I could only film one day a week. And it's crazy now thinking that I didn't even tell Chris about it. Chris is my boyfriend. I can't even imagine doing that and not telling him. But besides that, about December, so at the time it was probably about January or February of 2017. Yeah, because I had started reselling on eBay on December 16th of 2016, and I had actually started this channel that I have right now has gone through many different niches, mainly all business. I've always really, really wanted to have a channel surrounding business. When I first moved into an apartment, I did have a second channel where I wanted to do just like I did an apartment tour, I did clean my apartment with me, I did what I eat in a day videos, which might be cool to add on to this video, I don't know. Do you guys care about that kind of stuff? Like, do you guys want to see more about my personal life and not just candles? Because I was actually surprised when I put up my iPad video, I was telling myself, this is gonna get hardly any views. Like, nobody's gonna care about me getting this. And I guess it was candle related and it was business related. So I'm curious to see if I put up like an actual personal video, if you guys would want to see that, because it would be kind of cool to switch things up a little bit, because I feel like with my channel, I never wanted it to be really structured about just like a strictly, I do want to be educational, but I don't want to be strictly just how-to videos or, beginner videos. I want to throw other things in there because I have in my head what I want to do. I want to do some review videos. So I want to branch out and actually gain more knowledge and gain more experience in other kinds of wax. So I want to buy starter kits from different companies and then review them for you guys, so you guys can kind of have an idea based on, my previous knowledge of wax, and let you guys know how I like it. So I think those kind of videos would be interesting. And then just, I don't know, throwing some other personal things in my videos. I'm very open. I'm not like a really shy, well, I am a little shy when it comes to social settings, but I'm very open with what I want to talk about. You guys know I'm very transparent, telling you guys everything about my business, and I actually really enjoy it. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, the main thing that I get from a lot of you guys is you guys tell me that you like of how much I share, and you're actually really surprised with how much I share about my business. And I don't know, I don't know why it matters to keep it a secret. The only thing that I had noticed was that I've noticed a lot of, and it's totally fine, you guys, I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything, because it's bound to happen. I've actually seen a couple of people with very, very, very similar labels as to mine, and I get that, because mine, I mean, I took a bunch of different ideas and I put them together, but I have seen a couple people with like labels that are like basically exactly mine. So, it's gonna happen. But yeah, so that's just one of those things, is because I feel like a lot of people, they get so worried about people copying them or people taking their ideas or people, you know, anything like that. But you have to think about it. It's your brand. It's your company, and you decide on how you are going to run it. And if somebody is going to come in with another idea that's the same as yours and they do better, I mean, that's just business and that's just how it goes. And it sucks, especially when it's handmade stuff, because we put so much effort into it and we don't want anybody to take our ideas. But it's gonna happen, and it's one of those things where I know a lot of people are wondering about trademarks or copyright or, you know, anything like that. And I feel like in the future I might, but I don't even know what I would trademark or copyright, because the ideas that I have with my candles, because my candles are scents based on memories and they have a story behind them. And no, I haven't seen a lot of people do that, but I'm sure there are other candle companies that do that might think that I'm copying them. So, you know, a lot of ideas nowadays aren't too original, and that's just, you know, fact. That's just what it is. There are some people who have really original creative ideas and I love them, but then there's other people who just take ideas that have been going around and, you know, the look of their candle, but the way that they brand themselves is what stands out. So branding is really everything, and that's what I really try to do with my candles, because when I was trying to think of something, I was like, okay, I gotta be as unique as possible. And yes, I do think that I created kind of this idea of I'm able to share my life and my memories with my brand and talk about it, which is something that I love doing. I love sharing the stories of my past. Even if the stories aren't that great, I love talking about it. And I love that I'm able to incorporate that with my brand and make it very personal. I like that I'm able to share personal aspects of my life on my Instagram and within, like, intertwined with my brand, to where it's me and my candle company. It's not just my candle company and I'm separate. I always wanted to be completely a part of it, because I have had businesses in the past where I would never want to be associated with it, because I just hated the way that I was doing things. I didn't like it. I had tried for a long time to just pick a niche, because if you guys have ever been a part of the whole financial freedom and that whole movement, I could do a whole video on that, you guys, just talking about how much I absolutely dislike it, because the mindset that they put you in is just, you are going to be a millionaire and everybody else is wrong and you need to do these things in order to become a millionaire. And financial freedom, passive income, you have to have passive income. If you don't have passive income, you're an idiot. And I fell for that so hard. And every time I see just these ads for all these courses and stuff like that, I have had people ask me if I'd ever make a course for candle making, and I have nothing against anybody who has ever made a course for candle making. Absolutely not. I just don't think that I ever would. I might change in the future, and I might do that. It just, I have spent thousands of dollars on courses and it ended up being a huge waste of time. So I just have this negative connotation with courses. And again, it's not to say that every single course is you know, not worth it or anything like that, because there are a lot of courses that probably are. I had such a bad experience with them, and I would way rather just tell you guys everything that I know and share my journey, because with this channel, it's not, hey, I'm an expert at candle making. It's, these are the things that I'm doing in order to build up my business, and that is, you know, what I want to be known for. I want to be known for just sharing my journey. I know that as I go through, you know, months and years of doing this, I'll gain more experience and more expertise in it. And then maybe at that point I'll feel more comfortable doing like consultation calls or anything like that. I feel like I would really enjoy that, just one-on-one talking with you guys about your business and what you want to do with it. But I need to have the knowledge before I do that. I can't charge something for when I don't know it myself, when I'm still learning it. And that's why sometimes I get questions from you guys and I don't know the answer. You know, so many of you guys are asking questions and I don't know the answer, but the best I can do is just guide you guys in the right direction on how to find the answer yourself when I don't know it, because all of this is just everything that I've done so far is mainly just research that I've done and figured out along the way. And that is kind of how I want to always be, is I never want to charge, and I never want to act like I'm super knowledgeable and really experienced when I'm not. I do understand that I have more experience than absolute beginners, but I do know that I have a lot to learn. I am really excited about growing my channel though. This has been one of the most rewarding and incredible experiences that I've gone through with growing my YouTube channel, because I've tried so many times with other types of niches and I never felt connected to it because I wasn't connected to it. I mean, I did enjoy my eBay and Poshmark videos, and I know there's some of you who are from my eBay and Poshmark videos, which is really cool that you're still watching me with my candle making videos. And I felt like I was getting drowned out in that niche. I felt like there were so many other people who were just, I don't know, I felt like everybody else made it look so easy. And I did actually get a comment the other day that said that my videos make it look like it's so easy with what I'm doing. And I don't want to make it feel like that with you guys, because that is not what I want to portray, that starting a business and growing it and all this is just super easy and anybody can do it. It's so hard. It's so hard. But it's incredible and it's amazing and it's worth every second of it, because when I first even had a thought about, you know, growing my eBay business, I would work and then I would come home and work more on eBay. And I've been doing that with what I wanted to do for the past 3 years. I enjoy what I'm doing right now, working so hard, making candles, packaging everything up, taking them to the post office, working online, making my YouTube videos. Just everything that I'm doing right now is 1,000 times better than any kind of passive income stream that I could possibly have. Real quick, it's editing Erica from the future. So as I was editing this video, I noticed that one, I'm all over the place, so I need to explain a little bit what I mean when I say passive income, because obviously passive income is a really, really good thing to strive for, because you are not actively putting in the work. But what I mean by that in this video is that I used to fall for all the guru videos, all of the ads and things where people would talk about all you have to do is, you know, purchase all these products in China, ship it to Amazon FBA, and then you're a millionaire, or Shopify drop shipping, you know, all that kind of stuff. I fell for all of it, and that's kind of where I was going in this video. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that is what I'm talking about when I talk about passive income. I don't mean credible, real passive income that's connected to your business, because obviously I do that as well, but that is what I meant when I said passive income. Yes, it's good to have passive income, and I do have a stream of passive income, which is affiliate marketing. So if you guys notice in my description or whatever, some of the links to what I suggest for you guys is affiliate links. So basically I make a very small commission off of it. It's not a lot per order and it doesn't cost anybody anything, but it helps a lot and it does start to build up, and I have seen it build up, which is really cool because it just allows me to keep doing this even more. And then of course with YouTube, I'm making money on YouTube too. My Etsy shop, it just, everything together is just finally allowing me to just do what I want to do. And it's so exciting, and just with you guys, and I don't know, just you guys supporting me and being there for me makes all the difference in the world, because if I didn't have you guys just pushing me along and being there, it would be really hard to keep going. But because you guys have given me such a positive response, it's allowed me to keep going, and it's pretty crazy, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, honestly. So I am looking forward to the future and growing more, and I don't necessarily know how big I'm gonna grow, but I'm just along for the ride wherever this takes me, and whatever opportunities this gives me is what it's gonna be. And if you guys have ever wanted to start a YouTube channel, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's really hard in the beginning. and you feel uncomfortable and awkward, and that's normal. But you start to really open up along the way, and you learn a lot about yourself too. You learn so much about yourself. I mean, just with filming and how to talk. And I mean, as you guys can tell, I ramble and I say and like all the time. And thank you thank you guys for not bringing that up all the time. I actually, watch, I'm gonna jinx myself, I don't have really hardly anybody getting mad at me for saying like and I do it all the time. I can't help it, and it's just how I talk. But I try in some of my videos to cut it out when I'm editing, because there's sometimes I just say way too much. But if you guys are wanting to start a YouTube channel, and whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is. You can start it with anything, with any kind of niche or any kind of passion that you love. I say do it, because it's never a better time than right now to start. And you may be thinking, oh, okay, well, I don't really have, the right equipment. I don't really have, the right camera or editing software or whatever. I film still on my phone. My phone is what I'm filming on, and that is what I have used since the very beginning. And then I just use iMovie on my phone, now on my iPad, but I used iMovie on my phone, and I was able to get pretty good videos just from doing that. So I highly recommend it. I've had a couple people mention to me that they have, wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I really recommend it. It's very rewarding. It's scary because you're putting yourself out there. And I had learned from my candle making video that not everybody is gonna like me, and that's fine. Because I have been so concerned about people liking me my whole life. I have been a people pleaser, and I have completely changed, well, I haven't changed things about myself, but I've censored some things, and just making sure that anything I did and anything I said, people would still like me. And I feel like once you let that go, it makes a world of difference, because you're able to just be yourself. And I know that not everybody is gonna like the way that I do things, and I learned that with my candle making video with my Presto pot. I had so many people, get one with a spout. You can get one with a spout, right? Why didn't you get one with a spout? You should get one with a spout. It's kind of pointless for you to be using a ladle. You're putting more work for yourself by using a ladle. Okay, I'm learning too, I understand. I understand that people are like, wait, but that's not how I would do it. I do it with a spout. You should do it with a spout. I get it, and I'll probably look back at myself when I get a spout and be like, why did I use a ladle? But this is why with my videos, I'm just documenting. This is what I'm doing, and I'm sharing it with you guys. And I'm not saying that it's right. It's just what I'm doing. And I feel like that's hard. That's probably the hardest part about documenting a journey, is because you're not always right. In fact, you're wrong a lot of the time, and a lot of the stuff that you're doing might not be the best way, but I do my absolute best in my videos to try to have as much knowledge before I tell you guys something, because I don't want to be giving false information. And even if I do, it's not intentional. It's just out of ignorance, I guess, just not actually knowing. But I try to do the absolute best that I can to give you guys the best information that I can. And just remember that I'm still learning myself. So sometimes I might get the information wrong, or I might be slightly off on something, and I don't mind if you guys correct me. In fact, I've had suggestions that have been extremely helpful. One of them is, I had a subscriber, and I'm gonna be making an updated video on this because it's amazing. I had a subscriber simplify my math formula for me on how to calculate how much wax and fragrance oil you need per jar that you're using. And she simplified it so much, and I need to make a video on it because it's so much easier than the way that I was explaining it before. So I don't mind when I'm when I'm doing things, either, I guess I didn't really do it wrong because I did do it right, but it was just, I, you know, took the long way around instead of taking a shortcut. So she told me the shortcut, and it's amazing. So I appreciate your guys' feedback because things like that really, really help me. And obviously I'm gonna get negative comments. I'm gonna get people who don't like me. I'm gonna get people who thumbs down my videos. And it's really interesting to me because I'm like, I'm just making candles. Like, what's wrong about that video? But I get it. I totally get it. In all of my videos now, I'm getting consistent dislikes, and that's something new. Before, it would be like every once in a while, I'd get maybe 1 downvote, and now it's like consistent, like 3 to 5 downvotes a video. So it's kind of interesting though. I texted my sister and I was like, hey, am I a real YouTuber now? Because I'm getting consistent downvotes on everything. But yeah, I'm done packaging up my Etsy orders. I didn't realize this video was gonna be so long, but of course, you guys know I like to talk in my videos and just ramble on about whatever I'm thinking about. But a lot of you guys have said that you like this kind of video because you just kind of play it and you listen to me talk, and apparently you guys like that style of video. But anyways, I think I'm going to end this video. I accidentally forgot to put my thank you note in this package, which happens a lot. So I'm just gonna reopen that back up, put the thank you card in, and then seal it back up. And then I am headed to the post office right now. And then probably for the rest of the day, I'm going to be, I need to put some more candles in my store and then just work more on my iPad and just design. I've gotten really, really interested in lettering and kind of script design. I was practicing a lot yesterday. I bought some brushes, so that was fun, like Procreate brushes. And yeah, so that is my plans for today, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much again for 5,000 subscribers. I'm so excited to see where this channel goes. And yeah, so if you guys liked today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at MemoryBoxCandleCo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.